Hello and welcome back to the 9th episode of a random playthrough of Conquest of Elysium 5 here, playing through with the Necromancer on count difficulty with Wilder enabled. We've been able to secure up a bit of stuff that we have kind of been struggling with, losing a bit control of. I'm not a big fan of these damn ancient forests being everywhere here, just kind of spawning out animals to roam across the land and taking my shit just by kind of accidentally grazing through it. But yeah. So we got the Baron here, with a fairly sizable army. Which, well, if we can catch them outside the castle, that could be good for us. Just hoping they're not heading west and running into this guy. It's a bit risky to have this guy, or these guys there, I suppose. But they're not really. Whatever. We're just gonna end the turn, and oh really? He did go that way. Okay, yeah, well, it's whatever, well, we lost a lot of stuff there, actually, so that's not good, but maybe we did some damage to them. Not really, not with these frickin' lance-charging knights. Yeah, this didn't work out for us too well at all. Oh my lord. We killed one knight, and other than that, his entire army is still up and running. Oh my, this guy was attacked as well, so he's probably gonna get sent back to base. We're gonna have to send him out again. That's unfortunate. That is quite unfortunate. Now maybe this army we have here can be enough to take that on, but I seriously fucking doubt it. Abyssion is overwhelmed by the presence of the dead here. I'm gonna have to raise dead with this guy. I don't wanna. I'm gonna have to. Alright, good. We got a lot of meat shields now. A lot, actually. But that's gonna give him a pretty high level of insanity. 37%, right? So that's terrible. We're gonna have to... Well, we're just gonna have to do that, unfortunately. So what we're gonna do now is take Damien here. And give him control of everything. Now, if we look at this, I think we can maybe... yeah, so he's got insanity now, and that sucks ass, but, well, I mean, it was unnecessary evil, I think, to be able to deal with these guys. What we're gonna do is put these various items onto... some of our... oh, they can't actually have those items, okay. Well, we'll put those items on various skeletons that are maybe unarmed, like this guy over here. And there's another unarmed skeleton around, not really. We do have more items that we can take onto our skeletons, and so we shall. Broadsword, Sword of Enfeeblement, yeah, well... where is this flame rod? Over there. Alright, so this guy here. Does this send him back a rank? No. So maybe we give that to... I don't know, he can just have it, I guess. This should give us a chance, a fighting chance though. If the Banshee can kind of kick in. Where the hell is a Banshee actually in all this mess? Struggling a bit to see her. She looks so like the Soulless. Yeah, okay, she's here. So, these guys can take the first, like, lance charge. And then the Banshee, once she gets into combat, melee combat. Now there's a lot of undead units around her, so she should be able to just really do some damage to the enemy. Unfortunately, that has to wait for next turn. Marduk here, or Mardu, or however you want to say it. Take on the serpents or take on the Swyhanders? Well... serpents are gonna roam. I think we take on the serpents first, actually, and then swing by and take these guys after. It's really unfortunate we lost that army there. I shouldn't have sent them in the previous episode like I did. I should have sent them to be in the same square. But hopefully we can take on these guys next turn now. It does look like we can't, actually. The battle on the fairy circle should end very nicely for us. Yep. Okay, we got a hedge wizard and a goblin chieftain that we can hire now. Where do we want to hire at though? Could maybe hire up the hedge wizard here. And also some swordmen. What's he got? He's got Bottle Spirit, summons at start of battle, Dispossessed Spirit with Hades immunity. He's got Sleep, he's got Disease, that's really not all that. Vexicon, we're gonna call him, just to have a name for him that isn't like the standard name. And we'll just take the spearmen with him and we'll attack this hamlet here. Just kind of clear out the area over here. That should do. In fact, we can give him control of everything here. So we're starting to get an okay army here, but we did of course lose our other army, which I would argue isn't so okay. Now if we can get this guy, yeah, we can have him summon some major summoning here. Oh, look at that, Draco Lich. Ooh. Putrid Explosion on Death. 5 damage on nearby guys, that's not entirely so good. He never heals. He's giant sized. Putrid Cloud, 1-6. Gonna be in the front line, strikes anywhere, white cone 10. Range 4, okay, well. This with the Banshee should be able to do some serious damage. Bite and Claw. Low initiative though, good strength, good morale, 2 armor, decent magic resistance. Okay, yeah. So that's pretty good. It's not exactly what I was looking for, but it'll get the job done, I assume. This guy's insanity isn't gonna go down, which that's unfortunate. No, not Abyssion. We're gonna have Abyssion under Damien's command here. So we can still move him around and use him. But now we can take on these pieces of trash. And with that new addition to our army, that should go pretty smoothly. I'm hoping anyway. We'll see. Battle in the Hamlet. Should be an easy win. Oh, yeah, well, it was. No casualties. Yeah, and then I think we send this army out east and start capturing stuff in this area. Now we're gonna need more armies and units, but hopefully sometime soon we'll be getting that. Gonna save my Hands of Glory for some more higher level summonings. Now we are going to attack her. We should definitely win this fight. Ah, this guy's back in action. We can maybe scout out the area over here. Maybe go up in the cloud plane and capture some stuff over there as well from the Baron. Okay, 10 archers for 97. It's not necessarily that good of a deal. We took his caster out immediately, so that's good. Yeah, so front lines are absorbing the lance charges. Not a huge fan of all these soulless dudes hanging around here, but oh well. I think we failed that guy, I'm not sure. This guy course is fair, right? Yeah, good, good. As long as we only lose soulless and such, then I don't mind. Oh, the Banshee's actually coming into good use. Now that we only have front line of oh, she is just melting the army away, which is lovely. And with our front line being undead creatures at the moment, she's not doing too much. Ah, she's doing some damage to our guys. We just have to check the end result, I guess. We need to put some pressure on this guy though, so he doesn't get all these freaking free units every single freaking conscription cycle. He's got quite a lot, and yeah, we need to stomp down on him a bit before he gets even stronger every conscription cycle. However, they're breaking through here. We're taking some casualties I'd rather not be taking, for sure. Now what happened to this guy, see? Paralyzed for a sec there? Or? Either way, it worked out for us at least. At quite a cost, but it did work out. At a cost of insanity on our main Necromancer guy as well, which is not good. We lost 2 archers, a bunch of long dead, almost all the soulless. So little long deads. It could honestly have been a lot worse. Spoils of war, that's probably just stuff that was already ours. Seeing Stone, right, that we got back from this guy now. He had taken that from us previously. Okay, let's do a little bit of army restructuring up here. Now we're gonna drop off the soulless, for sure. Don't want them, they're just slow and obnoxious, basically. And then we have to go down here and take this city in a turn or 2. At least we wiped this entire army, so that's a good thing. Don't think we can take on those centipedes. This guy he basically just has to fly around and scout that way. Which is fine, he can certainly do that. There's another 97 archers for 97, I mean here, so I think we're just actually going to go for them. And next turn we can figure out what we do with these 2 armies, so. For now, just pass turn. There's some dispossessed spirits there from the enemy that just wandered in and died. Anyway, let's get a grasp of what's up in this area. Okay, that's all actually, so. It's nice, maybe we can have this guy fly around and bully the Baron guy a little bit. Okay, we're just gonna unhinge everything. Now he's insane, so we can't do anything with him this turn, unfortunately. That's fine, however. So let's get the Draco Lich, I suppose. Well, I'm a little bit reluctant actually to bring that along due to the putrid explosion on death going on. That will do it. We can just drop him behind if he takes a lot of damage in a fight or something. We're going to leave behind the Banshee as well. And I want 3 lines of ranged units. We're going to keep having Jerome and Tyrannicus there, together with that Bane guy. So Battle Fight Spearman could come in handy, I suppose. No, it's actually not good. It's going to minimize how many archer units we can have. And speaking of archer units, we'll bring all the long dead that we have. And all these. And Scourge will take all the crossbowmen as well. Anything that we can put on the front line, we will put on the front line. Except for the goblins and soulless shades that goes on the front line. This thing also has battle fights, it's just going to clog up a ranged line stun. Right. Well, I want 3 lines of range. I also want these guys to be able to fight, so we're dropping off these guys, I'd say. Whatever's injured here. Well, chest wound. It's a spectral archer still. Never healing wound. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Damien and his army. Oh, together with Vicintius over here. And we're going to just send him down 1 notch here and see how that army looks. Right, now we're taking everything else with this guy. We're gonna get a couple of crossbowmen. Send it down here, and Damien could do with another couple of ranged units, so we'll give him 2 more crossbowmen. And he could do with some more frontline units as well, so I'm kind of thinking maybe we give him these little long deads, actually, yeah. Little long deads. There's quite a few of those. Some of them are crossbows. How many crossbow little long deads? 4. So actually then, we leave behind just 4 crossbowmen, I guess, like this. And then there's that Banshee. I really don't want that Banshee. No one should have that Banshee. Either way, Damien, we move him another step down. And now things are looking a bit more like I wanted to. Unfortunately, I just want 2 front lines. But this thing is quite a large beast, so... but it's whatever. What are you gonna do? We're gonna take all the stuff here, and we're gonna drop some of it back off in the city here, like the Banshee and the Long Dead. Then we'll have human units only moving in with this guy, although we could use some more frontline units. Can we... Swordsman? No. I'll have to wait maybe a turn or 2 and just try to get that recruited up. What is slowing Damien down right now? Shouldn't really be anything. Little long deads. They're not slow. There shouldn't be anything here slowing him down at the moment. Either way, we could, however, redistribute these weapons. Broadsword. Also broadsword. I'll give it to this guy, I guess. 7 damage. Just whatever. This guy with the broadsword, a little bit more damage. Ah, this thing. I should have given that to the other army. Well, yeah. So that's a bit of a fuck up on my part. But oh well, we can remedy that next turn. I'm just gonna waste a little bit of action points, but oh well, I guess. And we want to take that city back, and then figure out where the hell these Baron cunts really are at. Yeah, we need a few more frontline units with that guy anyway, so it's not a biggie. Swordsman for 79. Yeah, 10 of them you said? Let's do that. Ah, no, not these. Not the Banshee. Right, so we go down here. And then we have this item right there on Vexicon, which maybe we also just rename him actually to Hedonicus. Hedonicus, whatever you want to call it. And we're going to take on these boars so they don't roam around so much. Then we're going to start taking on this little place over here with this army, and I think that should end nicely for us, hopefully. Rex over here, just gonna keep flying around. Okay, so dispossessed spirit. Just gonna roam around with one of those and be annoying. That's the plan here. That's the plan. Yeah, bastards. Either way, I mean, this is obviously a steamroll. And hopefully this thing just flies up, and looks like a couple of these guys are running away already. Let's just see. Okay, we got shades up on the wall, fantastic. I don't know, this guy does a little bit of damage to my guys as well. That's not so good. Lost... well, nothing in that one, of course, but we lost 2 little long deads. That's fine. That's absolutely not a problem. And now, if we could just get our Necromancer, I keep saying it the wrong way, my bad. Use a special power of major summoning to get a damn Banshee. Okay, well, we can send Hedonicus down here. Ascending. Okay, so that's kind of a scout unit then. Well, that being said, more swordsmen for Hedonicus, and I think we'd go and pick up that Banshee and set her in Peskin as well. Damien over here like this, apart from the Banshee. Where did that Banshee go? I do not want Banshees. There's so many good units you can summon with that, and the Banshee just isn't what I'm looking for. Because she can melt away my army as easily as she can melt away the enemy's army. Either way, some dispossessed spirits there. Do I even waste time on those? Nah. Let's go down here, finish up these, or off these bears. Fly around here a little bit. Okay, so there's a tower that he gains a little bit from every turn. We can take away his Mutton Bailey. Then we should probably fly away so we don't get attacked, although we could easily get attacked. Either way, let's just see what happens. Oh, and here he comes with yet another fucking army. Of course he does. What else is new? Don't want that Banshee after all, I'm not sure. Maybe we go and face that army. I mean, this big bad flying guy, I'm not a fan of it, because he keeps doing damage to my units. I lost a swordman there just because of this Draco Lich. Oh, look at that. The barbarian is elsewhere. Why is everything converging here, in like my area? Freaking annoying, if I'm being truthful. Gonna take that stuff away from him. Start harassing and being a pain in the ass, like he has been to me. So maybe he has to send some armies over here to deal with this. And waste his time instead of wasting my time. Huh, okay, well... We can just leave the Banshee here, maybe. Yeah, Banshees can be really bad, actually. Like, for the enemy to deal with. But let's get some more swordsmen as well in this army here. Okay, we got a full front line, so we can use this army for something. I'll send it up here and we'll see what happens. Just leave the Banshee there. Might be able to do some damage to an enemy Baron army attacking. Maybe. Not a big fan of that Draco Lich, as I previously stated, but we'll just take back the farm here and let's see if maybe we can go up in a cloud layer. Now we got 21 Hands of Glory per turn, so in another few turns we should be able to do another major summoning. 3 turns, unless we can get some more of those per turn. Which would be nice if we could. Let's see what happens though. Alright, so that enemy army is roaming around there, being annoying. Can we take him on though, maybe? Like, this thing will be destroyed immediately, since it's in the back ranks, but he does have a lot of archery stuff. Which doesn't necessarily need to be a bad thing, but we could lose a lot of frontline units on it, though. Another stat army. Do we just abandon the area here, actually? A lot of spectral stuff. I want to stop him from having all that spectral stuff. But to do so, we need to get into the upper layer here, the cloud layer. Okay, we're at least getting a little bit more intel via this guy, but there's always something to deal with, unfortunately, and annoyingly. So I'm trying to figure what would be best. I think we just maybe put some archers in here, I don't know. Nah, I'm not so sure that would be so good actually. Save the gold, hope for a caster maybe, I don't know. I mean, we do have a couple of armies here, but... if these guys could fight each other instead of me fighting both of them all the fucking time, that would be pretty nice, you know, not gonna lie. Alright, it's gonna take 3 turns anyway before we can get anything out of our Necromancer here, but he can't summon anything because he's insane, so I guess we just attack these ghouls, see what happens there, pull our units back a little bit, allow something to go down here, see what that might be. Now they're not attacking each other. I'd really rather not be dealing with this shit in this area all the freaking time. Oh my god, finally Necromancer's Apprentice. Finally! Thank fuck. It's been a long time coming, I'll tell you that much. Hell yeah. We can even afford it, so let's do that. Let's get that guy. A catapult for 33, sure, we'll get a catapult for 33, and why not a scout while we're at it? Oh, yes. Hendrik. I'm gonna call him Hendrix instead. And, yeah, there's a library here we could train him up to be better with, I suppose. Fear and Decay. Nah, that's fine. We're not going to waste gold on that just yet, but what we can do is raise dead. Ah, fantastic. An army, but an army of soulless though. And he's going to be pretty insane after racing all that, so... okay, insanity level 10, that could certainly be worse. But then we can attach all this stuff to Hedonicus, including these guys. I don't care about the slowness of them, that's fine. Don't want the Banshee though. Do not want the Banshee. Now we can walk around here with this Necromancer and this guy and just kind of summon up some good armies. In fact, screw these slow moving units. This is soulless, right? Yeah, we'll just keep them here. Together with the Banshee, if I can locate her, there she is. And the people that can actually move around will actually move around. Fantastic. Very nice. Put the Seeing Stone on the Necromancer, I suppose. Okay, so there's a lot of dead people around in this area. Now we can finally start summoning them up to fight for us. We're just gonna head over here. We're gonna start causing a ruckus for this guy. It is time he tastes what we've been tasting for so long now. Taking over all these things. There's a city, we can take that. Yeah, we're gonna clear out the cloud layer, I think. Which, let's have a quick look at it. This should belong to the Baron. If we can deny him access to this, and maybe have Rex explore the rest to see if there's anything we need to pay attention to up there, and we could maybe be able to do some good. We're just gonna screw this area for now. Then we're gonna have this army here. You know what, actually, I'll take everything that this army has to offer, including the Banshee. Apart from these spearmen. We'll leave the spearmen behind. In the city here. Then we'll have front lines full of undead. Leave that. Okay, we're just going in with a bunch of undead. Right, we're gonna raise more dead. All the front lines are gonna be undead. And then, well, we're gonna get more undead, and the Banshee won't be melting away my guys because they're lifeless. That's the fort anyway. And yeah, let's pass the next turn. Of course they don't want to fight each other, they never do, which is fucking annoying as hell. It's always me they want to fight. Always me. At least that's how it feels. Attacking the City of Crafts. Did we do any damage to these guys? Yeah. Not much though. We did kill this High Lord, so he doesn't have a commander anymore. That army's just stuck there now. But it's got Cloud Folk archers and shit in it, so that's not necessarily a good thing. Henry feels a strong presence of the dead here. Well, let's just summon up some shit then. Oh yes. Yes sir, let's go around me. Hell yeah. What's this insanity level now? 26. We can still use him a few more turns, I'd say. We got a fairly sizable army here now. I mean, most of the units are absolutely trash, but strength in numbers, right? Okay, we can't go up there just yet. And this guy should just fly around here and take all the stuff that... Oh, ambush there. That's not good. Not what we want at all. There's no chance we can... No, unfortunately this insane 37 keeps making this guy fucking useless. We need to find a way to turn him into something else so he can deal with this insanity, basically. Not sure I want to invest in him too much more if he's going to be insane at all, really. Just keep him as a major summoner until we can get another Necromancer maybe trained up a little bit, but we need Hands of Glory, and we need so many Hands of Glory. Just a few ain't gonna cut it. Wait, do we have a Goblin leader? No. There's no leaders in this army except for the Necromancer, and no, there isn't. So we could use a leader at some point. We'll go for 10 Pioneers, I think. Just get that. We'll still have 108 gold next turn, so that's fine. Just kind of gathering this up for when I get a leader and can send this up in this general area here and start taking care of some stuff for me. But yeah, I think we'll end this episode here and we'll continue this in the next one. And hopefully we can do some good. We still haven't secured this magic library, which I'd really like to do, but oh well. It is what it is. Either way, thank you for watching, and you can catch me in the next one. Have a good one.